small forward at 6'6".
Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan along with the rest of our 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. The Brooklyn Nets, they want to turn the season series around as they lost their last matchup against the Celtics.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Boston, the skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. Hawkins is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Green in at the three. Here's Williams after Jared Sullinger's bucket. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The drive by Rondo. Here's Hawkins. The 18-footer is right on the mark. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rondo against Williams. He dishes it to Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. Williams kicks to Anderson. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Williams kicks to Anderson. Lopez, a screen on Green. It's Anderson with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Hawkins. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hawkins has got his third basket of the night right there. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams passes to Johnson. The shot is off, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Into Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Williams dishes to Lopez. He feeds it to Johnson. 4 on the clock. From the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
That's his third make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Pass to Sullinger. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Anderson.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Williams kicks to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Green. It's Anderson with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anderson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rondo kicks to Sullinger. Dishes it to Green. Passes it to Hawkins. The shot no good. Great D that time from Johnson. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Anderson's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Green. Over to the wing. Rondo passes to Sullinger. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Olynyk's got his first points of the game. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Williams. Plumlee sets the pick for Williams. Johnson dishes to Lopez. Back to Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Lionel Hollins. I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
The poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Lopez, a screen on Hawkins. Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 9 points.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Step back shot, and another basket for Boston.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Celtics.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, and really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williams passes to Lopez. Anderson outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Joe Johnson. How the last month of basketball was for him. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Boston making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Up top, Hawkins. He's got 8. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson dishes to Lopez. Back to Johnson. And he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Olynyk. 9 points last game. Here's Hawkins. And another basket for Boston. In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here's Lopez after the made shot from Hawkins. Lopez kicks to Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. Boston leading by 5. Now the feed to Olynyk. Here's Hawkins using his post move to get the 2 points. Hawkins has got 12 in the game.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Kicks it out to Johnson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Hawkins shot good.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And a new group in for the Nets. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Plumlee. Karasov comes in for Anderson. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Marcus Teague in for Darren Williams. Then for the Celtics, Young's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Smart comes in for Jeff Green. Nets trail by 9. Teague with the ball. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Feeds it to Teletovic. Into Brook Lopez. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Young passes to Zeller. The dish to Smart. Pass to Hawkins. Goes up on the high post. And another basket for Boston.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Jack dishes to Teletovic. Back to Jack. Outside Teague. 6 to shoot. The pass to Teletovic. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teletovic has got his first basket of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Smart kicks to Hawkins. Shoots it up. A second chance effort, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now, here is Jack. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Teletovic passes to Karasov, and that one's good. Karasov's got his first points in this one. Boston leading by 10. Pass to Hawkins. Releases. Teletovic grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Smart off a pick from Hawkins. Jumper off the screen. Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Jack dishes to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Teague. Karasov, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Karasov's got his second bucket of the night. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And checking out Brooklyn, they have a lot of ground to make up.
Checking out Brooklyn, they've had a disastrous season. Tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
So it's the Celtics now. And Jack kicks to Teague. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Kicks to Karasov. Outside Jack. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Karasov. He kicks it to Jack. Second chance shot. There's the bucket. Good.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Coming up next Monday night.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. He's checked in for Plumlee. Anderson comes in for Karasov. Johnson, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. And it's Williams in for Teague. Then for the Celtics, Green, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Hawkins comes in for Young, and Pressey subbed in for Avery Bradley. Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Mirza Teletovic out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Pressey passes to Smart. Hawkins a screen on Johnson. Smart busted. No good that time either.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Williams with the ball, out guarded by Smart. They double-team Johnson. Rejected by Hawkins, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics leading by 9. Pressey dishes to Smart, passes it to Hawkins. Steps back and fires. That's good. Hawkins has got 18 points in the game.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, T in their last game against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 42 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Lopez a screen, and Anderson kicks to Lopez. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pressey passes Zeller. Now Hawkins. Celtics passing it around. Smart wide open. He fires. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Williams dishes to Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. Anderson outside. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 12. Pass to Hawkins. Lots of room. And he drops that one in. Hawkins has got 4 points this quarter.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Johnson outside. Lopez left side. He feeds it to Teletovic. Dishes it to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The pass to Hawkins, and there's the feed to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 5. Nets trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson outside, feeds to Lopez. 6 to shoot. To end the run. That's good. And that's now 19 points for Johnson.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Smart kicks to Pressey. Smart passes to Pressey. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Pressey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're scoring well here, really executing and building on this lead.
Gradually adding to the lead, I like it. I mean, they continue to work well offensively. They should be in good shape going forward. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Johnson goes in, stripped it away. Hawkins against Williams. The offensive rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hawkins shot good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Here's Pressey. 3 seconds left. Can't hit.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Celtics out in front, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I've got Joe, and you started out with a great first half and seemed to have that extra boost in your game tonight. Did you feel you needed to take on a bigger role?
I'm just trying to be more assertive, man, on both ends of the court. You know, I think everybody has to step up, so I'm just trying to do my part.
An assertive Joe is an effective Joe. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, guys. Great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Only tough part of this game is going to be playing just as good a second half as you did a first half. That's the challenge. You were terrific on defense and offense, and I don't want to see a letdown in either spot. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal.
All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for T. 22 points and also a block shot. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
No, they have no answer for him at this point.
Celtics leading by 20. On the floor for Boston. Hawkins in a 2-guard. Olynyk is out there with Young. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Green in at the small forward. Here's Williams. To the inside. Plumlee dishes to Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the first field goal of the second half for Brooklyn.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Hawkins. Rebound, Brooklyn. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pulls up on the wing. Williams kicks to Johnson. And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Inside, Olynyk the pass to Hawkins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 18.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Johnson outside. Back to Williams. The dish to Lopez. Right block shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Brooklyn, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line for your Nets, Brook Lopez. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Sellinger's checked in for Young. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Shoots off the step back. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
It's stolen. Rondo dishes to Sullinger. Here's Green. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Johnson. And here's Anderson from the arc. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Goes up to the stripe. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 8. Nets trail by 15. Outside Williams. Pass to Lopez. Rondo with the steal. Rondo off the pick from Hawkins. Rondo kicks to Sullinger. He dishes it to Olynyk. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hawkins has got 26 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the gave to his team during that last break. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Rondo dishes to Olynyk. So the whistle flows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Olynyk. So for the Nets, Karasov comes in for Allen Anderson. And Jared Jack has subbed in for Johnson. The Celtics also with a sub. Bradley's checked in. Williams passes to Jack. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Karasov. No good from outside.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
Williams inside. Great D that time from Rondo.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Hawkins. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Nets trail by 21. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Lopez penetrating. Here's Plumlee. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Teague, he's checked in for Williams. Outside Rondo. Hawkins with it. Picked up by Teague. Teague against Hawkins. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Olynyk. 4th in field goal percentage. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots, and you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
And that one's good by Lopez. Boston with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that New Orleans game turns out for sure.
In the corner, Bradley with it. There's the triple. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. He kicks to T. Outside Jack. Here's Lopez. Sullinger with the rebound. Boston leading by 16. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Teague. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Teague's got his first points in this one.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Rondo off the pick from Hawkins. Here's Sullinger. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. T kicks to Lopez. The jump hook, that's good. Lopez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Hawkins. The step back jumper is good. Hawkins has got 30 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Jack dishes to Lopez. Pass to Carsov. The layup missed. Celtics leading by 16. And it's Bradley off the drive. Count that one. Bradley's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to T. Here's Karasov. He's covered by Hawkins. Dishes to Karasov. Off target with his 3. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Here's Hawkins. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Nets trail by 20. Now here's Teague. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
The Nets making a switch here. Jeletovic is checked in. Young's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Rajon Rondo. They're struggling to keep up.
Now we'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
And Jack, here we go. Left side, Jack. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Jack.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Boston leading by 21. Bradley, no one around him. They get the rebound. Sullinger with the bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Outside Jack. Lopez against Sullinger. And T is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's the way to
checked in for Lopez.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution.
Williams with the ball.
Next Wednesday, January 13th.
On and on.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Nets trail by 21. Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Inside is Plumlee and Lopez. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Johnson attacking. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Outside, Green. Sullinger trying to break free. No good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Sullinger against Williams. And Anderson kicks to Plumlee. 6 to shoot. There's the feed to Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Hawkins passes to Smart. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Boston. That one is no good. Celtics leading by 20. Hawkins with it. Williams picks him up. No one near him. And he gets it to go. 34 points for T.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. Johnson, just superb game. He's got 27 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Rondo dishes to Olynyk. There's the pass to Hawkins. Green kicks to Rondo. Offline with his 3. Nets trailed by 21. Williams passes to Plumlee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And the wide-open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Williams dishes to Plumlee. Back to Williams. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game. Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Pulls it from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Hawkins has got 14 points here in the second half. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Williams passes to Anderson. And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
Taken away by Williams. Johnson goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 30.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Green dishes to Rondo. Hawkins against Johnson. Lets it go from 14. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hawkins has got 38 points. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Lopez outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Brooklyn with the rebound. Anderson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lopez a screen on Rondo. lets a floater go, and Williams leaves it in.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now.
Boston leading by 20. Outside Rondo. From deep, Green. Plumlee with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Rondo with it. Williams picks him up. Outside, Green. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Anderson, a screen on Rondo. Williams kicks to Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson, and the jumper is good. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Celtics leading by 20. Rondo off the pick from Hawkins. And Sullinger kicks to Hawkins. Hawkins, a screen on Anderson. Rondo passes to Hawkins. Clock at 6. That's good. Hawkins has got 40 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. Shoots off the screen, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Rondo off the pick from Hawkins. The drive by Rondo. Pass to Hawkins. Pulls up. High post. The rebound by the Nets. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green kicks to Hawkins. Hits from the high post. Hawkins has got 42 in the game.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Williams kicks to Johnson. The 10-footer. Rebound, Boston. Now Rondo. It's Olynyk atop the key. Pass to Hawkins. He feeds it to Sullinger. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lopez, a screen on Rondo. A 3 from Anderson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Celtics leading by 19. Rondo kicks to Hawkins. Feeds it to Sullinger. Misses in close. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
17 seconds.
Johnson with a screen on Rondo. Nice job coming off that screen. And it's 7 points for Williams.
Well, Johnson set a terrific screen that time.
Rondo kicks to Green. Up top, Hawkins. Outside for Rondo. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Nets trail by 17. Johnson left side. Launches it. No luck.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Plumlee. Sullinger defending. And here's Plumlee. Johnson kicks to Lopez. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Plumlee, no luck. Celtics leading by 17. Rondo kicks to Green. Pass to Hawkins. From the high post. And that one hits back iron.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Anderson dishes to Lopez. And it's Lopez again missing.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Hawkins passes to Olynyk, and that's going to be a travel.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Celtics.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to be up 2-0 in the season series.
Yeah, but still 2 more games upcoming between them, Steve, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for T. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very...
Get in his face.
They were the aggressors.
And a new group. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, T.
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard. We behaving hard.
Here we go, huh?
Fast one, slow one. We behaving
Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling out. Kinda funny, cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like, dung, dung, diddy, dung, dung. Sin. So much me go teach you about piece of the one black Johnny and out in the club, everybody on Sinatra. Look around, everybody on Sinatra. I ain't talking about